This is another week of the MOHBAD situation, and a lot of people have been donating towards the cause of MOHBAD, particularly those that are focused on making sure that MOHBAD's son stays, well taken care of. Although there are paternity issues that have been raised, that has been talked about, and we will be digging about more on this later. But right now, lots of people have donated, like I said, towards the cause. And David Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, also did his own part. And now, Burna Boy has decided to stretch his own hands into it. And I'm going to tell you more about it. But before then, like and share this video, subscribe to this channel if you have not done so, turn on the notification bell. Ever since MOHBAD's corpse was exhumed from where he was shabbily buried, a lot of people have decided to stretch their hands towards MOHBAD's family. I mean, financially. So, Burna Boy actually visited MOHBAD parents, and he did not go empty-handed. Because as things are beginning to turn out, there are a lot of finances that are needed to make sure that they drive this to where it should. It is not only about MOHBAD, it's about many other people. I think this will actually bring about an example, a precedent, so that others will not go through the same as MOHBAD went through. Now, Burna Boy is one of those artist in Nigeria that is close to MOHBAD, and there was a time he was spraying MOHBAD's money. And not just that alone, you see, he actually went to see the corpse of MOHBAD after he was exhumed, according to the report that we got. Well, Bella Shmurda, a close friend of MOHBAD, actually made this known, where he wrote, "Odogo Burna Boy Gram, thank you so much. Idon, we see your hand." This is to make people know that Burna Boy has also decided to turn up. He has decided to do the needful, like how many artists and many other individuals are coming forward towards this. Like a lot of people have said, that the ghost of this young man is so powerful. But then I'm not looking at this. I'm not looking at it like that, like, oh, it's the ghost of this man that is so powerful, seeking for justice. Of course, justice is required, but I'm kind of seeing it in a different light, and I don't know if you are seeing it. I'm talking about a situation in life where nobody knows you. Majority do not know who MOHBAD is. Some do not even know his song. And those that even know one or two of his songs or lyrics don't even know who he is. It's like he was nobody back in those days. Even when he was screaming, shouting, saying
MOHBAD just wanted to make music.
People didn't really relate to
He
that.
lived in
Who is this
fear.
one? Who is this one with?
He cried out in his musics,
But the day he passed away,
but we are too
all of
carried
a sudden,
away by his beautiful
all the
melodies.
glory that he had in life, all that
Only
he
if we
would
knew.
have been in life, the popularity that he would have gotten,
We
the
are sorry,
fame
MOHBAD.
that he would have gotten was suddenly released.
We are sorry you had
Can't
to
you
go
see
this
it
way.
that way? All of a sudden, people are talking
Your
about
record
him.
label failed you.
Everybody wants to know him. May we?
You thought you were being given a better life when you were signing those papers. You never knew that you were signing your life away.
We should be celebrated. That act
We are so
of our
sorry,
glory,
MOHBAD.
destiny should be
Nigerians
achieved
love
when
you.
we're on earth. Not that when you are dead,
Rest well,
that is
my champ.
when you'll be suddenly handed over, because there is no, they are not going to use your glory. Your glory is not going to be used inside of the coffin or in the grave. It can't. It has to be used on earth. All your glory, destiny, great things in your life, star, is to be used on this earth. It is going nowhere. So after the passing away of this person, all of a sudden, people are celebrating him. People are talking about him. Billboard in the United States, in fact, they said they had to talk about him on CNN, New York Times. Do you see how powerful what I'm talking about? So it's not about, oh, the corpse of this man is so powerful, he's so great, it's seeking for justice. Yes, justice has to be looked into, but I'm looking at it in a different light. Like, look, this young man was like nobody when he was on earth. Even though he had the talent, he was doing what he was doing, People that know him. But the day he passed away, all of a sudden, glory, success, everything great about him was suddenly released, and he became popular. They busted it till today. It is so sad. Anyway, although Naira Marley has been interviewed, obviously he's not going to say he has a hand in it. I'm not saying he has. I don't know. We are not privy to this, but we are beginning to hear stories of some people started spotting some things. So whilst he was in the car, his head was shaking. We don't know why his head was shaking. Was this as a result of the car movement? We don't know. People are saying, oh, the wife was there, the nurse that injected him was there. Was the nurse paid to do what she did, or was she also trying to save him out of ignorance? Or is it that we just don't know? We don't know. And they are saying, oh, Sam Larry is the father of the child, of the son. But it seems MOHBAD was so adamant. He is not ready to give up the child. He is not ready to give up the wife, even though the woman is not a woman of
MOHBAD just wanted to make
While there
music.
are some saying, please don't give the woman pressure.
He lived
do not
in
frustrate. Do
fear.
not bring in something that is not true.
He cried out in his musics.
Well, if we are asking for
But
justice,
we are too carried away by
I
his
think everything
beautiful
has to be looked
melodies.
into. Since this has come up, that's just what it is. We
Only
not
if we
everything
knew.
under the carpet, but there are those that are saying no. Once
We are
begin to
sorry,
talk about
MOHBAD.
that, money will not be donated.
We
to
are
our
sorry
board
you
anymore.
had to
And
go
I'm like,
this way.
wait, if the father is Sam Larry, why should
Your
money be
record label
donated?
failed you.
Let the boy go back
You
to
thought
his
you
father
were being
and let
given
it
a better
clear
life when you
that
were signing those
MOHBAD left
papers.
this
You never
earth
knew that you were
without
signing your life
having
away.
a child, someone to continue.
We are so
his life.
sorry,
That would be a
MOHBAD.
lesson to a lot of people out
Nigerians
there.
love you.
That would be a lesson. So the money will either go
Rest
to the
well,
mother
my
or the
champ.
father, or both of them. That's just it. It's more or less like what he would have done on earth for his parents. That's just it. But there are those that say, no, forget about it, his son, let's leave it there. Depends on what angle you want to look. I'm very sure that if you are in that shoe, you will want to know, is this child our brother's, or it belongs to someone else? But because it is not you, because you are not wearing the shoe, you say, let's sweep it under the carpet, leave it there. Is his son. What if the DNA is done and people realize that it is his son? I think that there will be more donation that will be put out there. Yes, that is the truth. Now, someone said that MOHBAD, before his exit, knew through DNA test and the result that he is not the father, and that is one of the reasons why his life was taken away. They felt like they needed to take him out of the way. I don't know how true this is, but these are speculations out there. Anyway, a lot of people want MOHBAD to have a befitting burial. They say that he should be taken to a place somewhere where people can actually see that he wasn't just thrown under the ground dirty somewhere. Although according to the father, he said that land is a land that MOHBAD bought, that initially they wanted to build a church on it, but now that it's there, this is the only thing that they know, and that's why he decided to put him on that land, and that financially he is not there. He went on to say that that the wife of MOHBAD and MOHBAD's wife's family actually dominated and took everything, that he is just like a man by the side, even though they are the ones struggling to get this guy to do good or right by them. That whatever the family say or the wife says, that's it. And I dug deeper and I realized that there is something. MOHBAD wanted something. MOHBAD wanted father and mother to come back together. And he said he was going to pay for the marriage, the renewal of the marriage. And if they do that, he's going to take care of certain things. That he wants both of them together like how it used to be before. But the father refused. And this is what resulted into,
MOHBAD just wanted to make music.
leaning towards them,
He
but leaning
lived in
towards the
fear.
family of his wife. What I
He
talks
cried
about
out
this
in his
one,
musics.
it's a very emotional one, like I said.
But we are too
He's
carried
going to be
away by his
buried,
beautiful
and,
melodies.
this time around, I think there will be a lot of people that will turn
Only
up
if
after
we
the
knew.
autopsy. They will turn up, and maybe
We are sorry, MOHBAD.
justice will be
We
done.
are sorry
because
you had
we
to
are
go this
hearing
way.
that his neck was broken. Some
Your
said that
record label
his neck
failed
was
you.
not broken, that the pastor
You
was
thought
the one
you were
that,
being given a
shifted his
better life
neck,
when you were signing
his
those
head,
papers. You
so
never
he
knew
can
that you were signing
anoint
your
him.
life
And I'm
away.
like, if the pastor shifted his head to be anointed
We are so sorry, MOHBAD.
based on the
Nigerians love
white
you.
garment or celestial practices,
Rest
how come
well, my
they
champ.
did not rearrange the neck back? Did they shift his head to anoint him and refused? And I don't know why they need to shift his head to anoint him. Whatever position his head is, the oil, is it not liquid? Or the pastor needs to touch the forehead? I don't know why his head was not rearranged. It caught a lot of people's eyes, and they said, then the shifting on the neck, is that what broke his neck? People say his neck was broken before it was dropped under the ground. There are a lot of questions that needs to be answered. Like and share this video, subscribe to this channel. See you in the next update.